Bethesda Softworks released a new Doom game, and unfortunately, it's a tremendous letdown. While this new Doom is more colorful than the past games, it's clear that they changed a lot of the game's themes to meet the unrealistic standards of politically correct critics. There's a strange charm to attacking booger monsters with laser spoons, but it's hard to see this as a successor in the game's series. This is a joke. I'm not serious. This is Check's Quest, and I played it when I was younger. If you haven't played it, try and get your hands on it now. It's good fun. This is the recent Doom made by Bethesda Softworks. It's great, and you should buy it. That's not the whole review. Though, I feel it's accurate to say that, it's not really an informative one. I could spend all day talking about how much something satisfies me personally, or how I evaluated it by my life experiences, or even my politics. But ultimately, that's too narrow a standard to help you, the audience. At that point, I might as well just be making a review for myself, and any status I could hope to achieve by exploiting this blossoming art form, since that would clearly be a higher priority than making something beneficial that helps communication between the industry and the consumer. All that aside though, Doom is a refreshing title that breaks the mold of what modern games are, by heavily acknowledging what games were. Where most heavily promoted titles are trying to push the boundaries of narrative-driven games and a cast of flawed and emotional characters, Doom doesn't care in the slightest about any acts conflicting with the story and gameplay, because it knows what you're there to do. It even revels in the fact that the Doom Marine is a destructive force that, when given the option, will nearly always choose to destroy. Any disconnect you may experience with the fact the Doom Marine is going to smash and demolish things when you may not want to. And smartly, the game's story, of which there actually is one, plays with the fact that Doom Marine is a brutal, over-the-top carnage totem, so violent that even demons fear him. In fact, one of the game's main characters, Samuel Hayden, is counting on the Doom Marine to rip and tear the guts out of every demon he finds. I won't spoil it, and really it's not even necessary since the game is all about gameplay, but it's tucked away into lore files for those who want to make the effort to appreciate it. Besides the previously mentioned discomfort players may encounter with the Doom Marine's bloodlust, the only other letdown in the story is the ending, which leaves things open for a sequel. The gameplay is what you expect. You are the Doom Marine, and you kill everything with whatever you get your grubby mitts on, and in the case of the Berserk power-up, you use your grubby mitts to rend unparalleled carnage. The Doom Marine gets several weapons, half of which share ammo with each other, and have weapon upgrades which you may or may not even want. It's okay though. The ones you do want, you really want, and it's all more than enough. Except for the Super Shotgun, the weapons will have 2 alternative fire modes, and each of those modes can be upgraded. There are suit upgrades, which only give slight perks to the Doom Marine, but none you actually need to beat the game. They're similar to the weapon upgrades. The most valuable upgrades will be the Argent Cores, which permanently upgrade the Marine's health, armor, and ammo. Other than that, there are challenges the player can do after unlocking all the upgrades for weapons' alternate function, as well as rune challenges which give the player various perks when completed, such as longer power-up duration, or longer openings to do glory kills on enemies. There are also secrets to find, such as toy versions of the Doom Marine, or areas that are made to look like the original Doom. Each map will have challenges, such as finding those secret areas or killing a certain number of enemies in certain ways, which reward the player with points to upgrade their weapons. The Doom single-player campaign has plenty to offer with replay value. I completed it in about 20 hours, and took my time in some parts looking for some of the secrets. I intend to go back for completionist's sake and clean up all the challenges and upgrades. When it comes to difficulty, Doom will punish you. Unfortunately, this is my first real Doom game, and while I had started on Ultra Violence and hoped I could play out the game on that difficulty, I didn't get very far before I found myself dying constantly. For players who want a rigorous challenge beyond exploration, Doom's higher difficulties should hit the spot. The levels are either a cool futuristic looking Mars base, god-forsaken hell temples and caves, or a mix of the two later in the game. The art style feels balanced, despite the man-made Mars structures being boxy, and the hell motifs are demonic temples or bone and rock spires. While more could have been done to stand out from modern gaming FPS aesthetics, it's not a detraction. The music is par for the course with grungy rock music and the occasional ambient piece. There's a multiplayer mode and a snap map creation mode. I've heard good things about the snap map and some not so good things about the multiplayer. If you've bought this game though, you're really looking to hear the quality of the single player campaign. Your experiences in multiplayer would vary even if it was rock solid. For any first-person shooter fans who want to unwind with something fun that doesn't take itself serious, the recent Doom is a good title to do that with. Take care. Until next time.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.